My purpose tonight is to talk to you about what the district teaches students on Darwinian theory. Based on the biology textbook and other resources I've reviewed, the district is misleading students on the status of the theory. The textbook provides arguments for Darwinism, 0 arguments against, and claims the evidence is so strong, so plentiful, that the theory is undisputed, leading students to believe there are no arguments against Darwinism. The district is not alone in doing this. Many textbooks mislead, and the popular narrative is at odds with what is said in the peer-reviewed literature and at scientific conferences. If you think that Darwinism has indisputable support as an explanation for the origin of all life forms, you are not alone. That's what we're supposed to believe. Your resources provide students not a clue that world-class biologists routinely express doubts about the theory. For example, the Royal Society, made up of many of the world's most eminent scientists, discussed the theory at their 2016 conference in London. 5 specifics about the theory were named. 1, Darwinism fails to explain major transitions in evolution. 2, it provides no mechanism for the origin of fundamentally new animal body plans. 3, it cannot account for the generation of complex anatomical novelties. 4, it cannot explain abrupt appearance of forms in the fossil record. And 5, population genetics does not align with patterns in evolutionary developmental biology. Those 5 specifics crush the theory and leave neo-Darwinian mechanisms to explain only minor variation. This would come as a surprise to students learning about Darwinism in Worthington schools. The textbook describes the evidence as astonishing, incredible, overwhelming, powerful, and spectacular. Pretty persuasive use of adjectives. If you teach students arguments for and against the theory, you'll teach them to weigh competing evidence, to spot faulty or dishonest arguments, and to think for themselves. If you point out the misrepresentations in your resources, they'll learn that they can't just swallow what they're fed by textbooks or experts. I'll come back to give you examples from the textbook, and I hope eventually someone will look into this and take steps to ensure students are no longer miseducated on Darwinism. Thank you.